Damn it, boy. We got Monday Night Football. We're capping off week one. It's We Talking About Sports. We're live. Little two-man weave today. My team played last night, but we got the man, the myth, the legend, Big Pap's Revenge. And I see that red and blue, just
yes, sir.
On your chest.
The bill. It's not a bull, it's a bill.
There you go.
Shout out Bull, though. Shout out Bull.
Yes,
sir. Monday Night Football. We got the teams coming out on the field. They're gonna do the anthem, all that. We're gonna get in and out of here quick, but
yeah,
pumped up for Monday Night Football, baby.
Yeah, bro, definitely. I'm sharing it on Facebook right now. If you guys are watching us on Facebook, if you can go ahead and just like and share real quick, so we can share this with everybody, because we're gonna go over bets. And we just have two plays. That's it. I have a play. Ben has a play. But let's just get into it real quick. These were the featured games, Ben. We started off on Thursday, week one. The upset heard all around the world. 21-20. The Chiefs go down at home. My team, the Cowboys, took care of business like the way that we always do in week one. I wish we would do that at the end of the year. Unfortunately, it's always, the beginning of the year. 40-0. We wipe out the damn the Giants. And then tonight, cuz your team, to be determined. Do you want to give me a play, or are we just going to hold that off?
No, let's just talk real quick about the Cowboys last night. Listen, shout out to the people who had Tyreek Hill this week, but if you had the Cowboys defense, man, you won your fantasy football game. 35 fantasy points for a defense. Unheard of. 2 defensive touchdowns. I did hear some people saying, though, I believe there was one book that wasn't going to cash first touchdowns to be a defensive. Because it only said defense and not special teams. Those books, that's how they stay winning, bro. They got them on something like that, so they weren't paying out a huge payout for a defensive or special teams touchdown. But, man, the Cowboys did their thing. As far as tonight, I got something for us a little later.
All right.
Let's get into that flex recap real quick.
Yeah, hey, Mark, always the first one on here. Mark, what's up, bro? We're going to actually get into your play. I think you asked us for a play, but let's just get into the recap real quick, like Ben said. So we had the flex of the week. Ben's was Cam Akers, and I think somebody else had picked Brian Robinson. Roland picked Brian Robinson. RB1, Ben, 8.9. Are you satisfied with that?
Satisfied. We did say flex of the week. We're not expecting RB1 numbers. I still think that for a flex of the week, 10 needs to be the floor. I'm not going to take any credit for an 8.9. At least it wasn't a dud, right? He got a late touchdown, and that's what salvaged, the 8.9 points. So, yeah, not the best pick, but also not the worst.
No, man. For a flex option, an RB1, albeit against the Seahawks, he did pretty well. He got that tutty, and he actually had like 23 attempts.
The backup running back scored twice, bro.
Yeah, that's true. But he had 22 attempts, but unfortunately he only had 25 or 26 yards. So that touchdown did save them. On to Brian Robinson from the Commanders. He scored early, didn't he? He scored in the first quarter.
And it was a receiving touchdown, not even a rushing touchdown. But I think we had said that he was going to be a lock for a touchdown this week against the Cardinals. And sure enough, he got it out the way. Yep. 13.6, definitely good, for a flex option. I know a lot of people were starting him RB2 this week just based off the spot, but 13.6, I'm going to say Brian Robinson delivered. That's equivalent to what Derrick Henry scored in week one. So, gotta love it.
A lot of top-tier players didn't do well this year. I think Mondo had two zeros on his squad. Yep. I actually had a 0 on my squad, so a lot of people did not perform this well, a lot of players. So really good flex options there. We also have the fantasy mailbag every week. If you follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, send us in your questions. We had one come in. I think it was Josh, right? It was a KJ Osborne versus the Bucks, Tyler Lockett versus the Rams. Unfortunately, me, you, and Justin and Roland all said Tyler Lockett, easy. But KJ Osborne, bro.
Yeah, Tyler Lockett ends up getting hurt, which, shouldn't surprise us too much, right? He's been injured a lot in his career. Sucks to see him go down so early, but that is why he only ended with 3 points. And then KJ Osborne with 6.1. That's not a good game. So I think both options were duds for the most part, regardless. Osborne did score double than Lockett, so we did pick that one wrong, but I'm going to hold on to Lockett getting injured being the reason he only ended with 3 points. Because the Seahawks were throwing the ball a lot they were down in the second half. So there would have been a lot of opportunity for Lockett.
I think that game cost a lot of people money, bro, and it cost me my survivor pick, which what we're gonna get into. The Seahawks looked great first half, bro. They were up 16 to like 7 or
They were
something like
settling for a
16
lot of
9.
field goals, though, Ron, in
Yeah,
the
and
first half.
I think what happened is that he missed the field goal going into half, and then that killed the momentum. And I think they got outscored 21-0, 24-0 in the second half or
Yeah,
something.
they got blanked.
Yeah, the tight ends were very, very poor, Mark. All right, so moving on. Like I said, it's just a little 10-minute show, 15-minute show to get you guys ready because Monday Night Football is about to kick off. Ben, lead us through the best bets since you were the only one who cashed the play,
Yeah, I
bro.
gave out 2. I gave out the Eagles -4.5. They end up winning by 5. Really tight game with the Eagles. It was rainy early. The Eagles got a pick 6. They went up 15-16-0. And then the Patriots came storming
I
back.
saw that.
Yeah, they ended up winning by 5, so we get the cover. And then the Commanders first half -4. They were up 4, bro. And this quarterback, Sam Howell, scrambles backwards, fumbles the ball on his own, and then the Cardinals scooped and scored it, which was their only touchdown of the game. And they ended up being down at half instead of getting the push. So really bad beat. Regardless, went 1-1. And then I believe some of the other plays, Roland gave us the teaser. Cleveland won the game outright, dominated.
Wild.
You know, the Bengals will just piggyback onto your money line play.
Yeah.
And then Pittsburgh, though. Pittsburgh got dominated, man. Pittsburgh got punched in the mouth.
What was it? Because like 30-7, something like that.
30-7, and I mean, it was bad right off the jump. There was a point where the total yards were 199-1.
I saw that everywhere on social media. You saw that stat with like some sort of meme on top.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So Pitt in that teaser cost Roland, which is, man, you know, Pitt getting more than a touchdown at home in a home opener. You tend to think that they're going to be a good play. And then for you, the Bengals, I mean, the Bengals were never really in the game. Joe Burrow didn't look good. Looked like he was running for his life most of the game.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, was only sacked 2 times in that game, though. It felt like a lot more. But, yeah, if you want to just lead us through your last 2 plays here, Ron.
Yeah, man. I mean, it wasn't much. I felt like he didn't practice. He didn't play. He just wasn't ready. I think he was forcing a lot of balls to T. Higgins. And we all heard on the offseason T. Higgins maybe was going to go to the Texans. He wasn't happy. He wanted out. So I felt like he forced a lot of balls. And I never would have thought I'd say that they missed Samaje Perine. It was always like 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. And then they would go deep to T. Higgins for some reason. And last year, those were the plays where Samaje Perine was getting them the first downs and they were staying on the field. But they looked really off. Mixon was involved a lot. He was the bell cow, but he couldn't get anything started either. Just a bad opening day. It was on the road. The weather wasn't good at all. It was raining throughout the whole day. But regardless, the Browns played in that weather too, and they did well. The Bears and the Packers, bro. The Bears start off okay, and of course, shit the bed. The defense was terrible. All those free agents that they got for nothing. Jordan Love looked like the second coming of Aaron Rodgers out there. Totally got destroyed, bro. Totally got destroyed. I mean, he's out there like drinking Gatorade, like he's, you know, the number 1 pick overall. And I mean, props, bro. I got to give props where props are due. The Packers absolutely destroyed the Bears. We went
Aaron
1-5. Aaron Jones tore. Were you surprised not to see C.J. Dillon out there as much, or A.J. Dillon?
A.J. Dillon, yeah. I mean, we might see a lot more of A.J. Dillon because Aaron Jones ended up pulling his hamstring, if I'm not mistaken. On that long
when he scored the
touchdown,
right? Hey, shout out to everybody watching real quick, man. Mark, who we already mentioned, Edgar Diaz, who just got the cap. He just ordered a cap. WTBS.store, the top left corner of the screen. If you scan that barcode. What's up?
No, that the cap's been shipped off, right?
Yeah, it was actually, Edgar, it's gonna go out tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but I was prepping for the show. So it'll be going out tomorrow. Shout out to Edgar. Shout out Rolly. What did Rolly put? Sign Cam if you want a Super Bowl run. This guy's still on Cam. Dave Jackson. Hey, Duval. Hey, you were in a little scare there, bro. It was a very, very tough game. I thought they were gonna win. And they did win, but I thought they were gonna win a lot more.
Richardson didn't look too bad for the Colts. I mean, Ridley looked very good for the Jags and for Duval.
My God, bro.
But Richardson didn't look bad. I think the people that drafted him in fantasy, I think he's going to be pretty serviceable.
Yeah, Marky Garza, his Rams won, and 2-0 in the survivor pick. So let's get to the picks for tonight. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Rams can't even tank right. No mames. For me, Bills -140. This is a line that's, I mean, it's -3 on the spread, -140 on the money line. Maybe it's close. The game just kicked off. Okay. The Bills have gotten 1 first down. It's now 3rd and 6. at about their own 46-yard line. So
Mm.
give me the Bills money line tonight. I think the Jets have a good team, but the Bills are going to start off. They're healthy right now. They're going to start off right. Give me the Bills tonight, bro.
The Bills tonight. All right, I'm definitely on the other side. I have Garrett Wilson and Aaron Rodgers in a combo on most of my fantasy football leagues. So I need them to do well, and I think they are. I think they win outright. And I'm gonna go with Tyler Conklin, propping it like it's hot. I lost so much money, bro. The book has been texting me all day to pay up, so I'm gonna do that after we get off the show because I could not pick a side on Sunday. So I said, you know what? Let's go to props on Monday night.
You didn't even take your Cowboys, bro.
Bro, I had lost so much money by the night game. I was capped, bro. I was capped. I was like, I'm done. So I just sat back. My mom made some chili and we watched the game. But properly like it's high. Tyler Conklin over 21.5 yards. The weather's not supposed to be great. And other than Garrett Wilson, there's not a standout over there. Aaron Rodgers loves his tight ends. And this guy has gone at least 30 yards in 8 of his last 9 games. So Tyler Conklin over 21.5. And to finish off the show here, Ben, take us to the survival pool pick.
Yeah, for survivor pool, I mean, you saw Mark said he went 2-0 in survivor. Me personally, I went 2-0 as well. I had the Commanders with one of my entries and the Ravens with another one of my entries. Ron, I believe you went 1-1.
Yes, bro.
I believe Roland might have gone 1-1 as well. But
yes, we linked up for the UFC fight and we were like, we picked the exact 2 teams, bro. We picked the Seahawks and Lamar. Okay. Yeah, and the Ravens. So the Ravens won, the Seahawks lost. 45 people started. It was $20 an entry. So man, I'm not a mathematician, but that's at least.
We got to double check with Roland. We might be a couple, maybe 2 off. It might be 45. But yeah, I mean, at least 10 entries have been eliminated.
Yeah.
At least 10 entries have been eliminated. So if you were lucky enough to survive, we're on to the next week.
Yep.
I know everybody's starting to look at next week. And all I'll say is I know y'all are going to want to use the Niners, boys. But you got to map out the season if you're in it for the long haul. If you use the Niners now and you already used the Eagles week 1, you're running out of those top flight teams, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A strategy. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
It's not checkers. This is chess, boys.
It's chess, baby. This is a long game. You were supposed to pick 2 teams. No, Mark. You could pick as many entries as you wanted. So every entry was
twice, Mark.
Yeah, so we entered twice. Instead of paying 20, we paid 40. If you had 3 entries, you paid 60, 4, 80, so on and so on. So at least 10 people got out. This is as of 9/11, which is today, pre-Monday Night Football. Like Ben said, the game just kicked off. We gave you our 2 best bets. Conklin over 21.5 and Bills money line. Good luck to everybody tonight. If you're betting, week 1 ends today. We had a good weekend. It was cool getting back on the pod, watching everybody interact on the comments, ordering, merch. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and Monday Night Football, baby. Are you ready for some football, Ben?
Yes, sir, I am. And I know that we'll be back with a college football podcast tomorrow. We should be going live around 5:30. Recapping that big win for Texas.
Ooh,
Justin's going to unveil his college football top 10. So we got a new week. We had some top 10 teams lose. But, yeah, that's what's coming up this week.
Hell yeah, bro. We're rolling. Thank you for everybody for watching, for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and share. We appreciate the love. Enjoy your Monday. We're out of here.